M0FXB Ham Radio Diary. M0FXB, welcome to my channel, Ham Radio Diary. So we're just having another look at the firmware update, a bit more detailed this time. So we've gone to the icomjapan.com webpage, and here is the firmware download page. We'll just quickly read through it. It's the date is the 22nd of the 1st, 2021, and it's version 1.20. And these are some of the what they call major changes from previous version 1.12. So it's a scroll mode that can seamlessly change the display scope range depending on the operating frequency added. A pop-up screen that displays the span and edge changes added. The number of fixed edge memories is expanded to 4. Preset function button is added for FT8. That can set each operation is added. Note the default settings for the preset function are for FT8 operation. If your digital software does not support the Icom 705, change to an Icom transceiver's CRV address that the software supports. For example, when selected 9700 in software, set the CRV address in the 705 to A2, which is 9700's CRV address. The AH705 automatic tuner can be used. An antenna tuner selecting item is added to set mode. A tune memory setting and tune memory clear functions are added. When tuner on the function screen is touched, tuning starts. Other changes: a front key customization function that can change the function of Vox, BKN and Auto Tune RxCS is added. Tuner is added to the remote mic key function. You can set 2 voice memories T1 and T2 and 2 keyer memories M1 and M2 in 705 version 1.12. In version 1.2, the number of voice memories, keyer memories and RTT memories is increased to 4 in each mode. Each bank of memories is automatically selected according to operating mode. For example, when operating in the SSB mode, the voice memory bank is automatically selected. The DDD format is added in the longitude and latitude. While operating in data mode, the receiving tone control is deactivated. A menu item that can return to normal mode is added to quick menu of terminal mode and access point mode. Improves the saving of the battery pack confirmation setting. Note, when the firmware is updated, the battery pack selection turns to default. So, quite a lot really. There is actually a manual, and I'm going to go through the whole manual in the next video, and just read all the different, just carefully, we'll try to go through all the changes, but I have been playing around with it since the firmware upgrade, and obviously the 705 is a fantastic radio anyway, and this just adds to it. I mean, I haven't even begun to look at access mode. So you know, I really do think that the 705 is just the best toolbox ham radio I've ever had, and you know, there's so much to learn on it. And look at this manual. But anyway, let's go back to actually doing the firmware download again. So we'll go to the bottom of the page. We'll click. We'll accept the terms. This for the firmware, and we'll download, and we will get a zip file here on the left. Now I've created a file on my desktop already. Just move this over a bit. Find this file that I created. Here it is here. Right, so whilst that downloads, we'll just quickly look at the manual. Scroll operation is quite a big one. You basically, on the radio here, you got center fix. You hold your finger on that, and you get this scroll mode. I've already done the update on this one, so it will show better if I connect my HF antenna. So I'll do that in a separate video. If you hold your finger on it again, it goes back to normal, and then when you push menu, do that again, menu number 2, you can see there's a preset button there that says FT8. So anyway, so there's our zip file. So once you've got that, I always download WinRAR just to make sure. So WinRAR is a free download, looks like this, and I always go to this one here. I don't do the first one, I do the second one, and if it's 64-bit, just select the one you want. Okay, so anyway, we'll select our file. The file you actually want, playing around here, is this one here that says 705E120.dat. That's the actual one that you want. So, sorry, I'm using the laptop here, so it's a bit fiddly. So extract that to the file that you've got. So we've got one here called Firmware 2, and we'll click OK. So it's in there now. You saw that go. So all you do then is you've got your SD card plugged in. There's mine there at the bottom, USB-E. So we'll just double select the file, and you can either copy and paste it or send it. So I'll right click, click send, and then I'll find E. It's saying it's already in there, so I'll just say yeah, replace it. So before you put it in the radio, double click it, and what I do is, see the way it's separate, you want it to go into the IC705, so just click it and drag it up and it will vanish, and then double click the IC705 and you have all the files show there, and it appears at the bottom. Okay, so now it's ready. So now you can, to do it safely, you can unmount it. So, or do they call it eject? So just go to your USB-E and click eject. Right, and then take it out and put it in your radio. So just check you can see my radio here. Yeah, you can. So I've already got one in the radio. Once you put it in, just remember that this is where it goes. It's quite fiddly to get it in and out. I had to use tweezers. But anyway, once you've done that, check you can see it okay. Right, so click, let's come out completely. So you're in the normal menu. There's your normal menu. So you hit menu, set, go to SD card, select that, go down to firmware update. Then you go down and do you agree to all of the above, and you click yes. Then it gives you the option to back up the radio. So I would always say yeah, because that would be all your memory. So you click yes, and it will automatically save all your settings. And then if you've added the file correctly, it will appear here with the number 705E120. So just select that, and then just remember at this point you have to hold down the yes. And I'm not going to do it on right now on this radio because I've already done it, but I will add a clip of when I did do it at the end, and then it will just update automatically. So yeah, we'll just show you that last clip, and then I'll say 7.3 for now, and then what I'm going to do is come back and go to the actual manual, and we're going to read through the manual, and we're going to play around with the 705 just to see if we can discover some of the new, the new functions, and then we might even, if I have time this morning, get it working on FT8 with its preset, and have a little play there as well. So thanks for watching, and catch you later. 7.3. The 705 will automatically restart until the frequency screen is displayed. Never turn off the 705 or remove the SD card. Do you want to update? Click yes. I think you have to hold your finger on the S, and then just let it update. There you go, updating the main CPU firmware. There's a little countdown there. Updating firmware, waiting again.
Mom, I love you.
Got Nico in the background.
But I love you. You're a million. I'm sorry.
Being very cute as usual. Firmware update complete. So let's let it reboot. So we'll probably have to reload our memory. So we're updated to 1.20. Saw that come up on the screen. So now what we'll do is we'll go back to the SD card. We'll go menu, set. We'll go back to the SD card. If we can find it. There it is there, like that, and then we'll load settings. That's all my memories there. We'll click all. I'll just put no for that. I'll just put yes. Hopefully I've saved that correct. But basically the firmware update is done. We'll have a quick look and see if we can see anything obvious in the menu. May as well. So completed, restart. So let's restart it. So we can just tap the screen. No, we have to restart it. So turn it off. Turn it back on. Oh, it's still got my picture when it boots up. So that's it. All my memory channels are there. And then we'll just have a quick look at the menu. Menu here. And then look, you've got the preset FT8. I don't even know what that is yet because I haven't experimented yet. I think it's so you don't have to put all the settings in when you do FT8. So I hope that helps. Thanks for watching, and I think we'll do the 7300 next. M0FXB 73. Cheers.